here and it's a Saturday, and you know what? I thought, let me go live because I'm going to be less busy week coming up because I'm going to be taking time out ahead of Antigua. And I thought, let me come on and speak to you. I've had half term. I said to my children this morning when we left the house, do not ask for anything. Please do not say you need anything, because the last 7 days have been all about them. Literally, I've birthday party, swimming, trampolining, cinema twice, so much stuff. It's been quite exhausting because in addition to that, as many of you know, I've been running my business, doing coaching. I had a 5-day challenge. Who told me to do all of that stuff? Anyway, it's been fun. I've also onboarded some new clients, so I'm looking forward to working with some of you who have spoken to me about your needs and how you're trying to push forward in 2020. And I want to encourage you today because a lot of you are feeling stuck, but actually I can help you. And I'm going to share with you today some of the ways in which I can help you because I want to help more of you this year. Some of you will know that I have my planner. My planner is doing very well. Many of you are buying it. It's just £19. I think you can get the link via the Brand and Marketing Planner link. I'm just going to put a quick caption in. And if you join, whilst you're joining and my eyes are diverted, I apologise. Because I'm just going to manually type in my comments. So this is tips for your business in 2020, specifically around how you can actually make some more money in your business. So as you join, or in fact, whether you watch live or on the replay, and I need you to let me know what you do and also how you're doing in terms of your branding and marketing. But this live is about helping you make more money this year. And they're only tips, they're only guidelines. But what I know is that if you implement even one of them, they will definitely help you to transform your business if done properly, right? So there you go. Tips to help you make money in 2020. So if it's the first time you're watching me, I need to let you know I am very passionate about helping business owners all over the world. I've got clients here, Caribbean, the US, Europe, and I really do enjoy seeing businesses transform from being very much hidden and inconsistent and perhaps unsure to being crystal clear on what you're trying to do, and also crystal clear on the best way to attract clients consistently and also get leads consistently. So why am I coming on live tonight? Well, I realized that with March being kind of like the marker for many of us, we want to kind of know what's going on, don't we? We start to look at our business more. Once we've made, I'm just picking up my lead. Once we've made our New Year's resolution and we thought, right, okay, now I really need to get myself together, we wipe away our New Year's resolution and we start to think seriously about our business, because sometimes the New Year's resolution is a little bit ambiguous. Sometimes it's not clear enough. And so now's the time for you to start thinking about clear goals, okay? So New Year's resolution's gone. Now it's about you getting some clear goals. So tonight I want to share with you some tips to help you get more money in your business. And the first thing I want to say to you is visibility is key. I've been saying it for years, and many were kind of trying to shout me down and say, you know, you don't have to be everywhere. You don't have to do this and that. Actually, it's not about making noise and spamming groups and being, you know, non-stop in your face. It's actually about adding value and showing up in the right spaces according to how you feel you should be showing up. So in your business, if you're not currently visible, that is something you need to work on. How often can you show up? What's the consistency of your posts? How often can you get to meetings? When will you go to events? When will you host events? You know, these are things you need to be thinking about when it comes to visibility, because visibility is not just about social media. It's actually about you being online and offline as well. You've got to be online and offline to get genuine results. And I mean, if you're just starting out, it's best for you to actually think about how you can grow your business on a number of platforms. And I'm not talking about spreading yourself too thin. I'm talking about you actually getting clear on you being online as well as offline, right? So you may mix in some social media with a website update or a blog. You may mix in a website blog with some flyers that you post through doors or at local businesses. You may mix in some events that you're doing with an email marketing campaign. It's entirely up to you. But what's key is that you are clear on your visibility. So you're very clear on what you need to do. Hey there, how you doing? You're very clear on what you need to do to get out there in terms of online and offline marketing. So visibility is the first thing you need to look at. How consistent are you? What's the frequency of your posts? How often are you showing up offline, and where are you showing up? That's very, very important. The second thing I want to draw to your attention is that if you're not already doing this, and this is really important actually to me, in terms of you making more money in your business, you need to get very clear on your brand, okay? And I've said this before, so you can watch one of my previous lives about branding specifically, also my videos on YouTube. If you're not clear on your brand, you will suffer in terms of how quickly you can make sales. You can make much more money in your business if you're clear about what your brand represents, why you're showing up where you're showing up, and who you want to attract. So get crystal clear on your brand, right? And I do want to say to you as well that if any of you aren't clear on your brand, in my planner, there's a complete section, workbook section that you can actually work through to ensure that you are clear on what you're doing. And also that you have got that guidance from someone who's been in the industry for a long time and worked with businesses, worked with companies, worked with global organizations to help them build their brand, to help them actually get more visibility. So visibility is number one. Okay. Hi there. The second thing is I want you to be making more offers. Yeah. I want you to actually be making more offers in your business so that you are clear in your business when offers are running, the promotions that you're doing, right? How often you can actually get, people to subscribe or generate information in terms of, capturing leads, because a lot of us are putting out offers and not even capturing who's even interested. So then how do we follow up? Someone said it's the offline I'm trying to step up this year. Brilliant. Been a hermit for a while. Okay, fair enough. We can work on that, right? So when you're looking at how you're showing up, where you're showing up, but also, the capacity that you've got to show up as well, that's very, very important. And thinking about your effectiveness of what you're doing and also how it's kind of fitting in. These are important points I'm making tonight. So point number one I made was about your visibility. Point number two is about you actually understanding how to grow your community and how to actually structure what you're doing so that you're clear on what you're doing, so that your brand is showing up consistently and that you are attracting the right type of clients. All right. So point number three is, you guessed it, have a plan. If you want to get more sales in your business this year, having a plan of some kind which dictates to you, even though there's flexibility, what you're doing tactically, how much money you've got, the budget you've got available, how much time you're going to allocate to each task. In fact, generally, in terms of planning, if you're clear on what you're doing overall, that will massively help you, right? So visibility is key, making sure you're clear on your brand is key and who you want to attract and your customers. And also having a plan is very, very important. So Courtney or London, how are you doing? I don't think I've seen you before watching live. So let me know where you're watching from and just put in the comments for me, what is the nature of your business? Do let me know what the nature of your business is so that others who watch on the replay and also me, if I haven't met you before, I will know what it is you do. So get clear on kind of your plan. Have everything in order, date order, have a project timeline. Today I recorded a podcast and I was saying to the person that was interviewing me, a lot of the time as business owners, we actually jump in the deep end. We really want to get our message out there. We really want to get everyone to know about our business. And I mean literally everyone. So we don't have a plan to target a specific audience, right? So if you want to make more money in your business, look at the audience you're targeting at the moment. I mean, who did you target in the last month? And were they receptive to your offer? Were you even making offers? Because that was another point I just made. Make some offers. Be visible and make some offers. If you don't have a plan of when you're going to make the offers, then your offers are going to be very sporadic. You're not necessarily going to have enough time to plan in advance. But also, people are going to be a little bit like, okay, what's happening? What's she got for me? Those 20 people, those 200 people, those 2,000 people that might be sitting on your platforms waiting for you to offer them something do eventually get bored and switch off and go somewhere else. All right. And even if that person is not as good as you, and even if that person isn't doing the same as you, they will find more interest in what others have to say because basically you're not showing up. So hopefully you see how this is all tying in, and do give me some emojis if this is making sense to you, right? Your visibility is important. You've got to make offers that are relevant. You've got to be very consistent. Okay. Hi, Antigua. You've got to be very clear on who your audience are, because once you're clear on who your audience are, when you make the offers, it's going to resonate with them and they're going to want to buy, right? And also, you need to be making sure that you're asking for the business. So yes, you can make the offers. You can tell everyone about your 50% off, but actually say to them, buy now, download here, email me, call me, book in, give them the action or the instruction, because as weird as it might sound, right? Sometimes as consumers, we do need to be told what to do. We do need the instruction. We do need the guidance. We do need that reminder. And I know that for a lot of us, we feel a bit awkward, don't we, when we're asking for the sale, when we're asking, thank you for the emojis, when we're actually asking for people to buy from us. We feel awkward. But honestly, if you want to grow your business, growing your business is about being very comfortable with making offers. And growing your business is about very comfortable with being repetitive sometimes and actually saying to someone or saying to communities or saying to groups or saying to your customers or your email list, actually, this is the deal of the week. this is the deal of the month. Because you know what? If you put out one offer a month or one offer a year, or you're only sharing that video that you did that's so brilliant once every quarter, guess what happens? Let me know in the comments box if you can guess what happens if you only share your brilliant video once a quarter. Let me know via the comments. Let me know via the comments. So tonight I've shared with you some tips. I'm going to round up in a second. But just let me know via the comments. If any of you are doing this, you may have experienced this. When you do that one brilliant video, the one that's got all the comments, all the engagement, or maybe when you do that one video that nobody saw that you know was really, really good. If you only share it once, let me know via the comments what you think happens. Right? And then let me tell you a solution that I've got for you if this is you. Because I know a lot of people do this. I've seen people that are live streaming every day some really, really good content. And I'm talking about live streaming for over 30 plus days. Very, very good content. Right? You've got to be prepared to share. The visibility is key. Having a plan is key. Being consistent is key. Okay? Good evening to those of you just joining. Let me know in the comments box what you do as your business so that others know what you do. And you can also drop a comment in and potentially collaborate or even network with other people. In building our communities, we've got to get smarter about what we're doing. I'm able to attract new business via Twitter just by answering someone's questions. I'm able to attract new business via Instagram by actually just talking to people via Instagram, via DM, via live video, by resharing my content. Okay? And yes, you've hit it on the nail. People miss it. If you just do one video or you just do one excellent article, if you only update your website once and nobody ever knows it's even been updated, if you are doing an event and you only share about it once, and this is actually key because I know a lot of you do events, I know a lot of you host online webinars, to get your numbers in, and I'm speaking from experience and also from learning in myself as well. Right? Because I've only been running my business for 7 years, but there's a lot I can share with clients and customers to help you get results as well. The more you share is the better results you get. I have a client who actually worked with me. She's doing phenomenal now. She was doing phenomenal before, but actually working with me, she got even better results. That by actually just speaking more and more about her events and the services she was offering, she was able to double her income in the space of 2 months. Double her income. And what she said to me was, V, look, listen, at the end of the day, she's actually like a consultant. She works with businesses like myself, but in a different capacity. In doubling her income, she was actually able to launch a course. She invested in another course to actually create her own course. Okay? So by working smarter in your business, by being visible, by being clear on your audience, by building and growing a community organically, by being crystal clear on your plans, even if they tweak and change from time to time, that is how you can make more money in your business. Okay? So if you've got that really good video, go and look at your videos that you've done in the last 6 months. Here's an exercise for you for the week ahead. Write this down in your planner or your phone or on your post-it note or your fridge. Look at the videos you've done and the content you've produced. Look at the articles you've written. Even look at the events you've attended. Are there people you can follow up with? Are there things you can reshare because perhaps you didn't get the visibility? Are there things you can share because perhaps you did a really good job? People loved it, but you want more people to see it. Because that's what I want you to know today. You can reshare, you can re-ask, you can put the question out there, you can make offers. And if you want to grow your business this year, you can't shy away. You can't shy away. You have to show people what you're about. You have to be confident in what you do. And if you're very good at something, you have to shout about or off the rooftops about it. So customer testimonials are going to help you as proof. Okay? And also making sure that you are sharing and adding value all the time is going to be key. Okay? I want you to let me know in this video now, if you can, just with an emoji or a number 1, whether or not you've picked up at least one tip today. At least one tip in tonight's live. You see, when I go live, my aim, and I may not have hit the mark, I don't know. I generally get good feedback, but I want to know about tonight's live. Generally, when I go live, I may or may not get the numbers I want on the live, but actually through the replays and the sharing of the replays, what I find that I get is a lot of inquiries, a lot of leads. So a month goes on and I don't have to worry about income coming in. I don't have to worry about stressing about people contacting me because actually, even if I don't follow up, I know I get leads. I recently met a young lady who has a catering business at an event. She saw me, good evening. She saw me speak 3 years ago in Clapham at a food festival alongside Levi Roots and some other big names, right? And I met her at an event And I ate some of her food. I loved the way that she was serving and everything at this event. I said to her, really like what you're doing. You know, I vaguely remembered her, but I loved her brand. And this is the thing. I work with people that already have brands. I work with people whose brands needs fixing. I work with people who may need clarity on their marketing. I work with people who may need support with tactics and strategy and implementation and getting started, right? And she came to me and she inboxed me. She said, V, I'm looking for someone to coach me. And I remember when you spoke on stage, and I remember when you reached out to me, and I remember all of the value you gave me just through your talk. We've been in various conversations, and I've been supporting her online. And honestly, I have to say to you, again, it's a reminder to all of you, when you show up and you add value, okay, that's when you see the rewards. Hiding away, not giving out the support, not dropping in and answering questions, not replying or thanking people, being invisible, being inconsistent, not really showing up with confidence, not necessarily even showing up amongst the right people in, you know, your community. Some of you are targeting the completely wrong people and missing the mark because you are not actually taking the time to research your audience. These are the things I want to help you with, right? Thank you for the number ones in the box. I know there's a short delay. These are the things I want to help you with this year. So if you know someone that is based in Luton, based in Milton Keynes, based in Watford, based in Birmingham, based in Manchester, based in London, based in Bristol, based in Derby, right? These are some of the areas I'm going to be going to and going back to. Coventry, I'm going to be in Coventry again. I love helping people, yeah? So She's the Boss International says, I signed up after a live. Yes, you did. And you and I have been in contact for a long time. And I know you're going to smash it this year. Did you see the emphasis in my eyes and my face? I'm so excited for you, right? And you're also in the field of business. I will help anyone who is serious about growing their business. I work with a number of women. I work with a number of men as well, but we do different kinds of projects together. I work with people that organize events. I work in a social media capacity as a consultant, helping people to get real results from their social media. I've got a call on Monday with a lady that I've been working with for the last 3 years on her events, right? Helping her to sell out her events. This is what I love to do. Can you feel the passion? So in rounding up tonight, I want to say to you, I'm going to just drop the title again. Hi, Lakalis, I saw you today. You might not have seen me bib you. I saw you in Croydon today, right? If you see my earlier lives, you'll see how mash-up I looked. Look a little bit better now because I'm going out, but I need to put some tea bags on my eyes or something. You people watching this live now, every single one of you have the potential, and I'm telling you now, don't be invisible, right? Caroline, I'm sure you can vouch for this. When I work with my clients, I mean business. And if you show me you mean business, I'm going to give you 20,000%. 20,000%. Is there even such a percentage? Because I want you to grow. So whether you join me on a live masterclass, whether you join me on a complimentary session, whether we have a 15-minute call, right? Which, by the way, are limited each month. But if you're in it, you're in it, right? You can get my help because I want to help you if you're serious. I don't like wishy-washy. Some of you will know that previously I've had the hashtag no wishy-washy. This year's hashtag is scratch below the surface because as you'll see in the live video that I put up in my latest post, as someone actually said when they came along to one of my workshops, there are a lot of people out here giving wishy-washy. You pay them, you go along to their courses, no disrespect to the gurus out there, but you literally just get guru textbook fluff. And I'm not about that. I'm about real strategy, right, and getting you real results. If you want to know how to get real results in your business this year, you know, how much is it for a trip to Luton? How much is it for a trip to Birmingham? Some people will not pay for a trip to Birmingham on the coach, which could be £16, £9 return. But they will go out and buy a lunch or a 3-course meal or a handbag that is nearly 4 or 5 times that amount. How serious are you about your business this year? I'm going to encourage you to click the link in the bio tonight. If you're watching this live now, you've never ever, someone said true. Yes, I know, Caroline, you know I deliver, right? I will push you if you want pushing. If you don't want pushing, you can stay where you are because I'm about people evolving and growing. And that's why I have my paid membership group online, which is the Evolve and Grow community, right? Where I work with you strategically, where I work with you on your brand, where I work with you. You have access to modules, you have access to workbooks, you have access to lives with me, trainings each month. I want you to win this year. So if you're watching this now and you can't get to a masterclass, you can't get to an event, consider buying a planner. Consider speaking to me. Consider booking in a free consultation. But do something now. Don't wait until we get to the first quarter of the year where you've said, okay, I didn't make any money January, February, March. What should I do? I want you to win. So in rounding up, I'm going to say to you, your visibility, your clarity, your branding, your audience, your consistency, all right? Making sure that you're clear on your targets, what you're working towards. Making sure that you're confident in what you're talking about. These are the things I want you to concentrate on. And as I said, as a bit of homework for you in the week to come, right? Even if you can't make it to my masterclass, you don't buy a planner, I don't care. I'm actually concerned about the action you're taking in your business. Let's make sure you are at least upping your game when it comes to making moves in your business, right? I want you to make moves in your business. I want you to get results. I want you to make more money this year, right? So someone put in the comments, make more money.